Ooh, testing, testing. Okay, everything's working. Anyways, good morning everyone, and welcome to one of those rare morning streams for me, since, like I said, I usually don't stream in the mornings and all that. Just need to have my Discord real quick. So, it's basically, as I said before, I'm pretty much just planning to finish this game today, because there's only, I only have like 4 more chapters left. Wait, what the? Okay, for a second, it didn't give me this option. But yeah, we'll just be finishing this game up today, because 4 more chapters, and with how the bosses happen, I'm not expecting to really struggle in anything. Well, I might have to take a bit of damage, but it should be fine, generally speaking. Generally. I'll watch this cutscene again, though, because why not?
Are you going?
I am.
Your father will recover. But his condition remains grave.
I see.
Master Ryu, please, take this.
Yeah, this shouldn't take too long.
The Eye of the Dragon.
Probably like 2 to 3-ish hour
It's your
stream.
father's wish that I bring it to you.
Because truth be told,
This will help. Ayane, stand back.
I feel like the regular enemies have been a lot harder to deal with in comparison to the actual
A
bosses.
true dragon sword.
That's how it's felt like so far. But nonetheless, I am having a good time. But I'll definitely be playing this on my own on the harder difficulties just to see how it's like. Okay, anyways, back in the village. Well, let's see how this goes. There we go. There we go. Okay, why do you have that? But yeah, this shouldn't take too long, all things considered. So I sort of just wanted to get this over with today and all that. Cool. There you go. Okay, nothing much else here. Hey, James, welcome to the stream. Just making my way to Ninja Gaiden at the moment. Hope your weekend's been treating you well. Hmm. Hmm. I'll buy that just in case, but I don't really need it otherwise. Hmm. Okay, so that is the way. So what's over here? But anyways, this should take like 2 to 3 hours at most today. So not a crazy long stream. Okay, this is just a dead end. I guess I might as well also say it. After today's stream, I probably won't be streaming at all this week. That's most likely the plan. Just because I do want to grind Street Fighter 6 and all that, and focus on that instead. Okay, nothing up here. As well as enjoy other things, but a part of me just doesn't want. Well, I am trying to avoid burnout with streaming, which I've already experienced enough already. Because there isn't really a whole lot I care to get to at 8th. Oh, you two are back. Ouch. Okay, Ran. Figures. I feel weird going back to this place again, but I'm not complaining. I assume there's nothing over here, but oh yeah, dead end. But anyways, not these guys again. There we go. I guess it's also that the next, well, there is one game I could stream that I'm interested in. But at the same time, I also don't want to force myself to stream or feel like I'm pressured to finish because, which I don't like doing that with games to begin with anyways, but just there is another game coming out in a little over a week that I am actually excited for that I won't be able to finish in a timely manner if I try to start now. And then at that point, I would rather just do my own thing instead of forcing myself to try to finish a game before something else releases. Personally. But I'm really just waiting for Clear Obscure Expedition 33 currently. But even then, I don't even know how often I'll stream it. But I'll definitely stream. But that will basically be my next stream game. All things considered. And not to mention, it's pretty much that time where, well, it's not exactly the time I guess, but it's around that time where it's almost Evo grinding season and all that. And I pretty much do want to be on that as much as I can. But streaming is something I like doing just to at least chill versus having chill and such during it, but I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm obligated to stream every week and such. So I do prefer grinding for Street Fighter 6 anyways. Which has pretty much been my life ever since really last year. Yeah, it's pretty much been my life since last year when I initially start committing to actually compete. I don't think I remember this part in the original game. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, most of this stream should take like 3 hours, which works for me with how early I'm starting all that, as I can have the rest of the day for myself. Hmm. Still, maybe there's something here that'll remind me of the original game or the first game. Oh, I think this is the cavern you could fall into in the first level. Which actually no, I think you had to fall here in order to get stuff. Look, yeah, that is. Yeah, this is really familiar too. Didn't think I would be back here again though. All things considered. Okay, back here. Seeing the dismember is very cool though, I'll admit. Down here, huh? Oh. Oh. More more money for me, I guess. Now I see where to go. Okay. Hmm. Well, a new area I haven't been to in this area. Cutscene? That's pretty much fighting them all off, but what's the old guy? I see.
Muramasa.
I sense the stirring of the Archfiend. It's a calamity, the likes of which I've never seen. But I'll never reach the top with these old legs of mine, so I've been waiting for you. I'm glad you made it. I'd expect nothing less from a dragon ninja. Long ago, your ancestors imprisoned the Archfiend deep within this mountain. Now, that job is up to you. Here, take this. You'll need your strength.
I see. And nothing else I can do here, right? Nope. Then we continue. I don't think these levels are gonna be crazy long either. As long as they're fun and such. Oh, the graveyard, okay. I do remember this area from Ninja Gaiden 3. There we go. Hmm. I guess I can upgrade everything that just costs 1,000. Just so I can have them for, or 10,000 for like, just so I can have them. So I'm not really spending my money anywhere else. At the moment. Where does this lead though? Okay, I do sort of remember this graveyard, though it does look different than Gaiden 3, but granted this is also a remaster on the Unreal Engine 5 and all that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I should be able to finish before lunchtime, basically. Look how these games are and all. And then I do have to sort of take care of some other things, which, yeah, should be able to finish this today either way. Otherwise, I probably would be either grinding Street Fighter 6 or watching anime at the moment. Okay. Cool. Oh no, not this. I'm probably gonna need this just to be safe. Oh my gosh, what are you enemies doing here? Yeah. He sort of went down easily. Like I said, I feel like it's because I'm pretty much on normal difficulty. The other enemies have only been really a pain just because there's so many of them. There's a lot of them at once to deal with. But even then, it's still pretty easy to deal with them, I'd say.
So,
Oh, this guy
you
again.
made it.
Genshin.
It erupts. Do you understand what this means?
The Archfiend quickens.
The tantrums of the Archfiend never concerned me. All paths before me are cruel and arduous. Our time has come. Your lifeblood shall spill, and you shall die!
This is the only boss I died to, but even then, I was just thinking maybe this is scripted. Oh, come on, you get to do the drop on me? Lame. Oh fuck. There we go. Ouch. Yeah, I almost threw that, but there we go. I was just trying to get another Zuna drop on him. Now he's done. Finally. Down to the volcano we go. Of course he's still alive. Or so.
It need not end this way, Genji.
Or he's gonna be resurrected as a demon. Anyways, moving on. Deep within the Mount Fuji lies a hallucinated world. Some more fighting's to be had, basically. I'll find one during this level, so I don't need to mess. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, like I said, so after I play this, I'm not gonna be really in the mood to start anything new, at least for until Clear Obscure Expedition 33. Oh no, not this shit again. Nice job coming to me. I can make do about that. I can do that. Might as well, at that point. Okay, who am I fighting here?
There you are, Dragon Ninja.
You.
Now this is ironic. I never expected you to come to the underworld of
care what you call it. Stay out of my way.
Such a fool. I'm not going to let a perfectly good chance for revenge slip through my fingers.
Eh, suit yourself, I guess.
Time has come to settle scores.
Of course you call back up. Okay, I do need to remember that's what he does. I'm not paying attention to you because these other enemies in my way. Okay. Okay, yeah, that was easy. Oh well, did it to yourself. And there's that guy that Elizabeth gave that crown to. Moving on, though. Okay. Yay. So Jack get another one. Nice. Hey, Alpok, welcome to the stream. Yes, an early stream. I was just busy with other stuff yesterday, too. Well, I could have streamed last night, but I was also really tired from after the stuff I did in the day. Grinding Street Fighter 6, doing an online tournament, and then the gym after. And having to take care of a few life things. So I just figured it'd be easier to just stream right now, in the morning. in comparison. How's it going, Dopak? Hope your weekend's been treating you well. Assume you're still trying to make your way through that mech fight in Florentine at the moment. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage, actually. Okay, I probably need some healing. I'll look at that in a second. Ouch. I guess just as another heads up. Just to be real. I probably won't be streaming much after. Well, I probably won't stream at all this week. After today. At least for this week. And, oh yeah, and probably next week too. Anyways, what's the emote you wanted me to add? Oh yeah, sure. I can add this. But yeah. I'm not gonna, I don't really have any plans to stream this week just because, at least after I finish this game today. More so, like, there are games I could start on and try stream, but truthfully, I'm really just waiting for Clear Obscure Expedition 33. So I don't want to force myself to be on a time crunch to beat whatever, a game that I would like to play ahead of time by pretty much then, which I'm pretty sure I can beat it, but I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm forced to, basically. Which I think I do have a bit more than a week anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a little more than a week anyways, because my copy of Clear Obscure Expedition 33 isn't coming till probably like sometime during the week after anyways. And then unless I also just don't want to burn myself out for streaming too much. So I'm probably not going to start on anything new till Clear Obscure Expedition 33 basically. That's what I'm planning. Needs to start on, by the way. I may do some Fall Guys streams, though. I haven't committed to it yet, but that is something I might do if I do stream prior to Clear Obscure Expedition 33. And it'd be me, like, really just grinding rank a bit in Fall Guys, which at that point it's a bit pointless. Okay, who's over here?
I cannot die. Here in the underworld, our power is absolute.
We shall see. We shall see. Damn it, I was trying to dodge. Okay, GG's. What's this? Hmm. Not sure what I'm supposed to use with that, honestly, but I guess I'll keep it in mind when I keep as I continue, I guess. Also, let me just respond to someone real quick. You finally beat the Gundam by the way? Ooh, congrats, congrats. It was hard. Life is hard. You're always going to get those challenges at some point. But hey, otherwise, it wouldn't be fun otherwise. Or it wouldn't feel as satisfying to accomplish now, would it? If it was easy? Good stuff nonetheless, Pac. Which man, it does remind me, I did do an online tournament yesterday and I almost beat one of the notable players that entered that online tournament yesterday. Almost. I guess the frustrating part is like it wasn't like I didn't do like a crazy amount wrong. I just couldn't pull through when it mattered most is basically what happened. But it was still GG's all things considered. But I was so close to being said player. It definitely was in my grasp to possibly to beat him. If I didn't choke in it. If I didn't, if my mental stack was a little stronger. But other than that though, I did get 33rd in that online tournament out of 137. I was basically one spot away from making it out of my pool too. So I'll consider it progress since I'm at least getting up there. I've just never made it out of pools in an online tournament, I think. Or at least made it to the final brackets, which is somewhat frustrating, but at the same time, it's also just more motivation for me that I need to just keep grinding and such. Can't get lazy and all that. But what are these guys doing here? Oh, you're here.
You shall kneel before the true might of the greater fiend.
Oh, we're fighting this guy again. Okay.
Infernal abyss of annihilation!
Okay, now you're here to play, huh? Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Okay, he was pretty easy too. Oh well, not my problem. Okay, almost an hour into the stream, but yeah, like I said, yeah, this stream might not even be 2 hours, honestly, at the rate I'm going. Was there no fitness tests? I don't think I've ever done, I don't think I've ever done that before, but we probably don't need them. But I don't know what they are. I guess it doesn't really matter too much to me. Anyways, one, two, three, four items left that, four weapons left that need to be maxed out. Like, I don't think I'm gonna do it this playthrough, all things considered. Maybe if I didn't buy the healing items, I would have been able to, but that's not the case. Well, here we are again. With this guy. Well, I guess that's the bigger archfiend that's to be resurrected. Well, I guess it is resurrected now. Okay. Minecraft meal? Why would I do that? I've only gotten McDonald's for breakfast recently anyways, because I do prefer the breakfast more in comparison. That's only if I'm in a rush as such. There you go. Minecraft toy? Why would I want that? I'm not even a Minecraft fan to begin with. A toy for Minecraft is not gonna get me interested all of a sudden. Maybe someone else I know would be. But I 100% would not be interested. Anyway, I think the enemies are on the other side. There we go.
The decor here never really suited my taste.
Let's see. Who's she?
With you by my side, we can create an
Oh, he got
exquisite new
kidnapped.
world. You shouldn't have been in such a dangerous place. Why, that gives me no choice but to bring you home with me.
Okay, I see where things are going. Eh? Hell. How many is there if you guys are there? Ouch. Command grab? We didn't have to fight again, you know, but you guys sort of forced my card. Okay. Yeah, there was something I passed by. Might as well. Anyways, what's this over here? Okay, let's go the wrong way first. Okay. Come on, really? Okay, I think I got everything here. Now I can go. So there's something I need to do here, basically. To allow me to take that, to allow me to take that elevator, I assume. Okay. Damn, you're just stuck there. I saved you, and this is the thanks I get? Shameful. Oh well, I'll make their deaths as painless as I can. For a ninja, anyways. Rip this guy. Can't even use his item either, unfortunately. Hmm. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hmm? Anyway, assuming I finish this in a relatively reasonable time frame, I might at least start on a new game just to see how the very hard's like. Just to see if I can handle and such before I do Ninja Gaiden 4. Hmm. Okay, let me actually go back first to save. Now we go out the other way. I guess I was supposed to fall, so good thing I saved beforehand. Good thing. And I guess we rescue her as well.
My Sonia, what a dear little bird you are. Oh, a beautiful canary trapped in a cage.
Stop it.
Oh, yes, that's it, yes. Sing for me. Sing again and again. That magnet! The dragon ninja is here! You will die!
We'll see. What? Yeah, a little too easy for my liking. Doesn't really feel satisfying to beat. We won at least for the home.
Ryu, I'm so sorry.
Sonia, stay here and don't move. Understood?
Okay, now we have one more chapter left. Say Sonya Ryu flies away to a sea of blood filled with vengeful spirits, reanimated by the evil of the underworld. Queen of the Grave Fiends for a final battle to the death. Okay, yeah, so we're basically in the final chapter now. Anyways, here we go. Can't even approach her, but oh well. One more about the final chapter of this game. And yeah, like I said, I think the difficulty wasn't really much of a factor considering I was playing on normal. Definitely should have put it at least on hard, which I hear hard isn't as bad. It still isn't crazy hard. But yeah. I don't mind difficulty, all things considered. I just didn't want to put myself in a situation where I'm playing every day, trying to put as much progress as I can and such. This game I definitely sped my way through, though. Okay. We're making our way through this in the meantime. Yeah, definitely won't be able to upgrade all my weapons here, but what can you do, I guess? Okay. There we go. Hey, Vince, welcome to stream. Yeah, we're making our way through the game. It hasn't been too challenging, but it's been a good time. And anyways, and Pog's talk about FF14 stuff is all. They probably are, but you're good, you're good. It's something they added in 14, some kind of mech bot, raid boss or something. It's all good, man, it's all good. I'm actually in the final chapter of this game too, so no spoilers. here. Anyways, I beat Daybreak 2. Oh yeah, I finished that a few weeks ago. Actually, I think a weekish ago at this point. Which I put in my a fair share of time into the game at this point. Oh yeah, Daybreak 2 I should have just knew, but yeah, I already finished that. Took me like almost 100 hours. But I had a good time. I mean, most of the Trails games are usually around. Ever since like Trails from Zero, I usually spend around like 100 hours, which I don't mind personally. So just something I like to. I pretty much spent 100 hours from Trails to Azure, going forward from Trails to Azure and such personally. But it varies. Actually, I think it was like maybe 80 hours, but it's sort of close. Zero took me like 60-ish. Anyways, Topak did good then, like Ariel knew. She basically turned into Banshee. Oh, what's up? Good morning, Lily. I did see Pak show me pictures of it, which I could definitely see the resemblance with the FF14 boss. Have I played this before? I played the other games in this series. I just didn't play this till now just because this was the newest thing that dropped for Ninja Gaiden 2. I'm also just really playing this, waiting for Ninja Gaiden 4 and later this fall. The game's been fun though. Oh, and I also did, well, I guess with Trails, I do tend to talk to everyone or explore whatever I can, so that sort of takes up a lot of time for me personally, but that can vary. Anyway, Pug has your space, I overheard you. Uh, hmm. Things just worked out for me to start earlier instead of later last night. Also, why are you here again, Genshin? Like sometimes, if I'm in the mood to wake up early, to wake up early and such, I could do it. At least during the weekends. Otherwise, I'd be grinding Street Fighter 6 on my own at the moment. Or chilling with other stuff. I do them sometimes, just not often, because otherwise, like, at this time, I probably would be at the gym and such. But I did go to the gym late last night. Well, not too late, but it was like in the evenings. After doing an online tournament and such yesterday too for Street Fighter 6. I'll use this just to be safe. I had to fight this guy like 4 times during this game, but he should be actually dead now. Unless he helps us miraculously at the end.
Are you there? Dragon Ninja. All grows dark.
Okay.
And
Actually
silent.
dead, hopefully.
I have staked my name. I have fought with all of my being. All to forge a future for the Black Spider clan. I have no regrets. Just as you have pursued a cause greater than yourself, so too have I. Dragon Ninja. Take my cursed blade.
Sounds like get your sword out of all of this, huh?
Yanshin.
I guess I might as well use it.
Absolutely useless. I gave you the everlasting life of a fiend, yet you threw it away. Undone by your pathetic sentimentality.
Even in death, you could never understand him, Elizabeth.
Hmm. Let's try this again. Okay, I think I need this. Okay, I'm sort of getting bodied at the moment. Okay. Mm. Talking. I tried to dodge. Oh, she's almost dead. Okay, I don't like this. Okay, that was a little harder than it should have been. But she's dead. Unfortunately, I used all my healing items. So I'm gonna need to buy more. But hopefully I get a chance to. Hopefully. Hmm. Why does it force me to restart? Okay, so they're not. Hmm. Yeah, like I said, sucks I sort of have to use my healing items, but what can I do, I guess, at this point? I rather save that food item for when it matters. Okay. Damn it. I don't really want to use a talisman yet. Because I feel like I could definitely get through this part without it. This would be nice if I had. Well, I might as well use these in the meantime to try to even the odds. Come on. I'll do this again. There we go. There we go. There we go. So what's going on here?
Still, it hungers for blood. The sacrifice is inadequate. It must have more!
I see. I might as well. Because I assume this is the final boss of this game, of where I'm approaching. Now, how does this game end? How does it end?
Dragon Ninja.
He's gonna be dead anyways. For who he said. Oh, he just transforms and do something else. Okay, easy still. But there's probably one more fight. which is why I didn't want to use my healing items yet.
Mighty Archfiend, fearless and supreme, my flesh and blood become your sacrifice!
While we fight the big bad here. Damn. Oh, I think this. Okay. Started seeing deja vu from the first game. Basically, we climb all the way to the top, and then we fight the final battle. Something like that. Okay, how do I activate you? Okay, but I have to do this. This is a bit lame. It's a bit lame in my opinion. I guess I have to just keep going higher. Anything down here now? Nope. Hopefully I don't get... No, feels a little funny. I'm sort of just taking my time while I'm fighting this big archfiend. Because I do have a long way to climb at this point. Oops. Okay, now it's attacking. No, what if I use my cannon instead? I don't think it really makes a difference. Difference doesn't seem to be as impactful between using a bow and arrow and this anyway. Argue is a little worse because this weapon takes a bit to fire. Okay, now I keep climbing. Right? But now we're almost there. Not a big fan of this boss fight though, to be the final boss. Hmm. Oh, come on, you get the lasers now? Well, this should be the final part. Watch. Yeah, the bow's taking a little too long. The cannon takes a little too long to shoot. For my liking. Oh, is that it? That was sort of an anticlimactic boss fight to end the game. I didn't even really get to use my sword against it. I was just literally firing it from a distance because I couldn't get close or anything. Oh boy. Of course it's never over. I definitely would prefer it versus just shooting the guy to death. Okay, this is too slow. Much. Well, it's halfway. So. Wow, I messed up. Ah, I couldn't dodge? Nope. I got baited again. Well, I dodged it, but he does repeat that. I guess it's a good thing I'm not on the harder difficulty. I would get punished a lot harder for that. Frickin' hell. Almost there, though. Here we go, though.
Ryu?
Relax, he's fine. Otherwise, the third and fourth game wouldn't exist.
Ryu.
The light of dawn drives away the darkness once again.
Oh, I assume. Okay, so this is where we visit. I think this is the cover of the, or a display theme of this game. And I think we come back here to get this sword later on. In 3. Anyway, we're done with this game. Okay, yeah, that's it for Ninja Gaiden 3. Okay, so it took around 2-ish hours, like I figured. Would I have minded if it was a little bit longer, but it is what it is, I guess. So, overall, like I said, I think it's sort of my fault for having this game set to normal. Because, like, it's not the game was bad or anything, it's just it was a little too easy for my standards, outside of certain scenarios. I definitely should have picked hard next time. Even then, I did hear hard mode isn't really too hard. It's very hard where there's supposed to be a difference. But, all in all though, I still had a good time with this game. It's still fun to play and all that. When does he say region though can... I have no idea. Anyways, I don't think I'm missing anything much, but... Like I said, I had a good time with this game from beginning to end. Hmm. At this point, like, if I wanted to do hard, I pretty much would have to play on these difficulties. So... Now, since I do have this, let's try this out of curiosity. Genji. Oh, Genji. Eh, I don't recall it personally, but eh. Anyways, let's just try this out before I call the stream. I think I could have at least played this on hard, on very. I might have been able to play this on very hard, honestly. the game? I pretty much am. Just trying out to see how hard this game is on the harder difficulties. Cause I just feel like I started giving myself a slightly easy time picking this game on normal. I still have fun and all. Not this. Oh damn, that does a lot more damage. A lot more damage than I thought. Nice, I do for 200% completion of Rebirth. I'm good. I am good. Okay. I'm good on that. Which, like I said, I probably won't be streaming that all for the rest of the week. Most likely not. Pretty much gonna be grinding Street Fighter 6 and all that during that time. Maybe if I do feel like streaming, I might do like a Fall Guys stream. That's a big if, because otherwise I probably won't. Most likely. Since well, I do have to start practicing for Evo and all that. And just be on the grind in general for what's to come. I also won't. I'm not like, I haven't lost my touch or anything per se. I'm not as pleased with how I've been playing lately. Okay, never mind. Oh man, this is pretty hard. So, maybe hard difficulty would be okay for me. Very hard is a little challenging. But we can worry about that later anyways. All in all though, pretty fun game, I'd say. Pretty fun game. Hmm. Anyways, like I said, I was considering streaming Kingdom Bridge of Spirit initially, But what's next? I'm pretty much waiting for Clear Obscure Expedition 33. That new RPG coming out at like next week. So, like I said, I most likely won't be streaming at all this week. Most likely. Clear Obscure Expedition? No, not that game. Clear Obscure Expedition 33, that new RPG where Ben Starr plays the main character of that game, I think. But it's like, yeah, it's a turn-based RPG, but there's some like real-time elements to it. It comes out next week. But like I said, well, I probably won't even get it next week because I ordered it on Amazon, but I also don't have Prime too. But yeah, anyway, like I said, I won't be streaming till I probably won't, you know, if I do a stream this week, it probably would be a Fall Guys session of me doing rank in that game. Probably. But otherwise, I'm not gonna really go too crazy on streaming. I won't go crazy on streaming this week. I could start another game, but I guess it really depends on my mood, but I'm leaning towards not doing so. But anyway, though, that'll be it for me for today. Once again, I'll be back. Well, next game I do plan to start on is Clear Obscure Expedition 33, but I don't plan to do it at launch day, so yeah. But I may do a Fall Guys stream just to chill, but that's a big if. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be either grinding Street Fighter 6 or doing my own thing, but we'll see. But regardless, for anyone that stopped by, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. So then, take care everyone, and have a good rest of your Sunday. Peace.